What is up, my crazy Verticonians? My name is Vertico, you can call me V, and welcome back to Hungry Dragon. As you can see, we're actually starting off at a different menu this time. The main menu, and partway through the main menu, it actually crashes for some reason. It doesn't crash, but it lags like hell, and I'll show you what I mean by that in just a moment. Obviously, guys, I want to thank you all so much for your support for this series. It has been unreal. Let's just quickly open an egg, just to celebrate how unreal you have all been. Let's see what we get here. I've caught a few different eggs. It's one of the ones I've already got. I've opened quite a few different eggs recently and got quite a lot of different things. As you can see, I'm actually on JAWFREY, whereas the last time we had a video, I think we're on Zilong. So I wanted to show you guys all of the large dragons in one video. I'm not going to play through all three of them, but they each have their bonuses, if you will. Well, I'll say that, but JAWFREY's good and Blaze is good. And I'm currently thinking of going back to Blaze once we have completed JAWFREY. Reason being is Blaze has a skin that I can use to get extra coins, so an extra 5% coins to save up for the next dragon, Poseidon, there we go. Had to think of how to say that. Which looks absolutely freaking awesome. These, oh, there we go, right, example of that just crashing like that. So as you can see, Blaze is one of my favourites still, absolutely. I think Poseidon is definitely up there too, but Dansei is okay, but JAWFREY is pretty fun to play, I've got to say. I feel like their flames are smaller, but it's probably because they're a bigger model and the flames haven't been scaled up. Oh, we should probably incubate that egg, shouldn't we? But yeah, I'm really excited to hurry up and get the next dragon. Oh, yeah, crash again. I think it's because my phone's low on battery, I'm not too sure. But I've not really had this issue that often, but I've had it all day actually in the game, which is annoying. I've turned my phone off, turned it back on, see if anything works. But yeah, so you can see I've got a few different pets unlocked now. I've got Oddsilla, which is an XP one, and it's adorable. I tweeted about it on Twitter, and it is honestly one of my favourite pets in the game. It is adorable. Got Checkmate for an XP boost, Loot Hog for coin boost, and then Lifeline for a health boost. That way we are, with the JAWFREY current level, we are looking at 426 health, 124 speed, and I think there's a boost isn't applied as of yet for that dragon. So it is looking really good, and I think this playthrough is going to jump straight into it. I think this little run is actually going to get us enough XP to get Poseidon, which means I'll go back to Blaze and just like constantly go for those coins. To get those coins, all I do, sort of a tip if you will, is I'm going to go ahead and do the tournament a bit later on. I might do it after this playthrough if you will, on the same video. We'll see how that goes. Because the tournament prize for first place is 300,000 coins, which is a big boost towards what we need. I'm actually 5th into the tournament with my first playthrough where I didn't do any sort of buybacks or healing. So I do need to try that one again with a lot of healing and try agains, if you will, just because I need to win that. I really do, because those coins will be unbelievably useful. One of my pets just ate the chili and it sort of helped me out there, so thank you very much, little petty guy. But yeah, we're doing really well. For what I've been playing it where I can in bits and pieces, so I'm quite happy with how far I've got. A few of the missions that we've got at the moment are 23 fire rushes. I've got one more to go. I've got the point maximum and eat 240 golden prey. My advice to you guys is when you want to speed up the missions, don't use gems. Just watch the videos, put your phone on charge, be near the charger, and just every time the advert's done, click skip the next 15 minutes. The first mission you only need to do 1. The second mission you need to do 4, and then the third mission you need to do 12. So in total what you need to do is skip 17 videos, and that doesn't take into account that you can of course skip to go on to a different mission if you feel the mission in question isn't good. So I always skip the critical, stay in a critical state for so many seconds. One, because it's almost impossible for me. At least from what I've seen, it's almost impossible. I may try it again in the future now I've got more higher powered dragons that can sort of hit critical state quite easily, but are able to recover also quite easily. So we'll see how that one goes. I think we've just got the second mission as well, and we've got 2,000 coins from this playthrough as it is already. So we're actually going to do quite alright. We just want to get that level up notification, which is really easy to miss. I've like leveled up like 4 times in one play. I'm doing awful so far, so apologies there, guys. As I said before, it's always difficult to play this. No. Alright, we're going to watch this advert while I explain what I was saying. So I always find it difficult to be able to play and speak at the same time. Amongst many games, the issue being is I've got a phone, not a tablet, so I can't perch it anywhere and look up towards the microphone. I'm sort of hunched over, like just like leaning slowly but surely, ensuring my back muscles get one hell of a workout whilst just playing and recording and speaking. So I say workout, I mean under a lot of stress. But yeah, we're doing quite good. I really want to know how far you guys have got, how you're doing with your dragons. I am looking to go back all over the dragons, get as many costumes as I can. And I said I was going to do a massive haul of the eggs. I will do that once we get to the final dragon. The reason being is I want to be able to see what skins it's got, and I don't want to have to use any of my gems up before and finding out I'm missing like 20 or 30 gems. So if I save up as many as I can possibly save, then I can certainly... Oh, I ate one of the drunk dudes. God damn it! Then I can find out exactly what I'm looking for. And say, oh look, this one costs 250. I've got enough. And now I can spend the rest on packs. Because the gems costumes are always like going up in price, just like the ones for coins. So I'm not wasting coins or gems on anything but coin boosters. Otherwise it's just not worth it, to be fair. Unless the skin looks freaking awesome, then I will reconsider. Like the Reaper skin is definitely one of the ones I want to get for Blaze. But yeah, I really love the dragon skins and the sort of possibility of being able to customize all your different dragons and loads of different dragons at that. One thing I do have to add that I'm not liking at all is those large dragons that you get to eat once you get a large dragon. And do you want to know why I don't like them? Because they literally can fly outside of the map, and that sounds a bit weird, but I'll give you an example. I had one up here before in this leaf, and it flew through the leaf, but in front of it. So obviously this is a 2D scroller, if you will. Although, yeah, 2D, I guess, if you want to look at it that way. But they get to play on a 3D field, whereas you don't, and it's like, oh. And then they get to, like, fly away from you when you're biting them, and they can just magically fly behind you within a millisecond and bite you, making you lose your streak when they would have given you one hell of a burst towards your fire rush. I just completely looked away from the screen and flew into that mine then. My bad. And that one. Didn't look away that time. So like, yeah, look, he just did that loop thing. When he does that loop, you cannot get them. They are outside of bounds. And I think you might be able to, if you're really lucky, just get them just before they go or just as they're coming out of it. But I found that that loop is the loop of freaking death. Oh, Exile Dragon. I'm going to die here. I'm going to die. I died. I think we'll leave it here. Oh, did I just pull the thing out? No, I didn't. Whew. Thought I pulled my Elgato out of my phone then. That would have been a pain in the butt. Anyway, we've made a bit of progress towards... as you can see, my highest score is like 6 or 7 million there, so we're doing alright. But we've made a bit of progress. I do need to get one of those... I'll continue what my sentence was in a second. I do need to get my last 2 chests so I can get a few more gems. Oh, we're just close. Just shy off of it. That's a shame. That's a big shame. But we want to get the next chest because it gives us coins, and then the final chest gives us gems, and I want more coins as possible. And yeah. But yeah, we're really close to getting Poseidon. There we go, Poseidon. I will call it that. As you can see, like the lag seems to only been happening in the menu at the moment in time. It didn't really happen in the game then. Right, we're just going to do a quick run through just to see so we get the level up notification. Once I get the level up notification, I'm going to force myself to just die unless I'm in a fire rush or anything like that, in which case I'll get as many points as possible, then die. And come on, it should be literally any second now. We should get that notification saying that we have leveled up again. To be fair, I would be surprised, there we go, if it's not much further. So I'm so close to getting a fire rush. I'm going to get that fire rush so we can get a few more coins from it. There we go. And we actually managed to get one of the gem flying pigs. We're going to keep that one. I don't like the fact that your fire is also 2D, so if you get behind something, it doesn't go around it, which would be really cool. And then we need to find something that can kill us, so we're going to hang around in these swarms of ghosties while the witches shoot us. This may take a moment or two. This may take longer than a small moment. My god. Oh, no, it is lagging in-game as well now. Great. Fantastic. That's going absolutely swimmingly. Right, mine... Ah, right, you will blow me up. Oh my god, it is really lagging, isn't it? My god, look at that lag. Come on, blow me up. I must have missed that lag, like, beforehand, but I don't know why. it's doing that. I make sure that when I do record the next video, it's a little bit more charged. I almost went to click on the advert then, like, yeah, that'll be fine. No, we're trying to kill the dragon, so we can see how much we have to save. Right, it went from 1.1 to 1.8 million for him, so I'm going to say it could be 2.5, and then probably like 5 or 10 million for the next one. Let's find out. Let's find out how much is it for Poseidon. Poseidon. My God, I'll get that used to it eventually. 2.9. Oh, that is a pain. That's the price of the last 2 dragons combined. Oh, it's a shame that the more of those prizes for that weekly thing, which, by the way, I'd like to add the weekly collaborative event, we beat in less than a week. We beat in 2 days. Yeah, that is a real big pain. 2.9 million. Right, then in that case, the tournament is definitely going to be useful, and so is using the blaze. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this tournament one. So this is great because it actually gives us loads of coins. Survive as long as you can in a single run. So all we are going to do is try and survive as long as possible. We are going to use some gems here because I have got a fair amount left. As you can see, you are freaking tiny, and I found this hilarious because it's adorable, I have to say. But it's a pain because navigating them, you're super fast, and as a result you will miss so many things, but still somehow not miss the giant mine that's in the way. And the great thing is it can eat everything else the same size that it usually would be able to. So I can still eat stupid amounts of stuff like the dragons and stuff, but it's adorable, and I must say I really do like this. But the coin boost is definitely a good run for this, so I'm not actually going to complain about having to do this because I've got 10%, which is like going for a blaze run through for me. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this because we're going to need to save them up, especially if we're going to be dying a lot, which I don't doubt we are, and we are going to need them to get that. So yeah, as you can see, we still make quick work of all the smaller dragons, but like getting everything is so difficult and intricate. As you can see, I'm doing loads and loads of loops, so I'm sorry for those who are getting dizzy. And the fire burst is adorably small, but evilly small. So much so that when you're trying to aim for things, you're just not getting as much as you'd usually be able to. So yeah, basically what you want to do at this point is it says you've got to survive for as long as possible. So I'm not going to venture into the areas which get risky, which are top left, top right. All I'm going to do, or even below us right now, so we're not going to go to the water areas. We're just going to stick around the goblin area and the cemetery. The reason being is we get to make quick work of most of the things. If we want a real big health boost, we can take out a few things like, for example, that giant there, because there's loads of giants spawn down here. So we might actually go ahead and grab one of these just to show. But as you can see, the boost is still a bit easier to navigate. Maybe not. I was about to say, it's usually a bit easier to navigate, and it's easier to take it down, but I was wrong. They are still an absolute pain to take down, and getting everything is still an evil pain. But you can see we're getting loads and loads of health from eating everything. We're doing okay at the moment. 2 minutes is what we're at the moment. I think if I really push my luck here, I should be able to make it up to about, I'm going to say no more than, oh, you're falling. I'd say no more than 8 minutes, but we're really going to have to push for that 8 minutes. I reckon we're going to have to resurrect at least twice, but I could be wrong. We're going to go through here, get these, grab the little goblins, and hopefully make it through this without hitting a mine, or hitting a mine, which is fine because we then went straight into fire rush, so it's all good. I could be really cheeky and then just get the map so that I know where I'm going for all the hungry stuff, get the hungry and eat loads of things. But then again, all that's going to do is put me at larger amount of risk for a longer amount of time. All I'm really doing up here at the moment is avoiding the right hand side to avoid the ancient dragon, which I can outrun easily, even if it did. But it also gives me a chance to get a few more points and foods, which I will need. I swear, these are all spawning behind me. They weren't there when I went down, were they? I might be wrong. I just looked away and flew into a mine. Story of my freaking life. Right, grab you. Didn't grab you. There we go. Right, we're not getting much food, I've got to say, but we've got a health boost, so by default, so we're going to be having a bit of difficulty. So, you know, this is going so well. No, not the junk. I flew into the freaking junk. Problem is now, I need to get some health, and the only way I can really get the health as much as I want is by taking down one of those giants. And I think I've flown the wrong direction. I have. For the giants, flew into the purple ghosts, which isn't good. to get as much food as I can on the way to these giants, including this human, those rats. There's no giants down here. Oh wait, no, wait. No, there really is no giants down here. Oh damn. Oh god, I think I burnt them all with my fire rush, so I need to make sure they respawn. So we're going to want to go up here, and we're going to want to go up and right. No, we're not. See if we can get a fat guy. If we can get a fat guy that's maximum health, even if it is a big detriment to my directional ability. We just want to eat as many of these as possible. There we go. Right, brilliant. And our health's gone straight back up. So we're just going to run through all of this, get all of as many of these humans and animals as possible, and then we're back up to maximum health. Issue being now is I've got to keep this maximum health, if not just for a minute or two while I get another fire rush, which should come quite easily here. There should be small dragons or a medium dragon? I'm wrong. Okay, right. Oh, right, up here's fine. I've got to deal with an eagle, but there's no medium dragon or large dragon again. As you can see, my score is super pitiful, but I'm not going for score. All I'm doing is going for stuff that's going to keep my health up. My coins are pitiful as well, so this really isn't a good run for coins like I thought it may have done. We are going into risky territory here where I'm flying, so I'm going to have to fly down quickly. As soon as I get over this sort of ledge, if you will, we're going to want to go down. There we go. We'll get the coins, because why not? We're going into really dangerous territory there. Almost flew right into a mine, because we are getting towards... well, I'm saying we're getting into dangerous territory, but we're really not, because the ancient dragons, or the giant dragons, if you will, aren't going to start spawning until I get loads more points. So I'm actually doing alright. It's just the time is slowly taking its toll on my dragon's food, which isn't good, because I think I'm not getting enough score to make the giants respawn, which is going to be a massive pain. So I guess going for hungry may be a really good tactic for this run. But as you can see, we can actually get all the goblins before they run in there this time, because we're actually small enough to do that, which is quite nice, actually. And we made him fall, because that's hilarious. And, right, because I think even though this is a large dragon, I think this is large, yeah, we are smaller than extra small. That's going to kill me. No, my pet ate it before it could kill me. That's amazing. Right, we need more food. Quickly. Oh, flying pig, we're going to need you. Right, that's quite good, because we're doing quite well with the flying pig front on this episode. So much so it's going to hopefully help me survive. And I think this is actually making it, freeze a bit less, just because of the sole reason they're not... I'm not using as much resource on the phone, because nothing's that big, if you will, because we're not dealing with a giant dragon and giants. We're dealing with a tiny little dragon and no giants, because they're not respawning, even though I need them for a health boost right now. Oh no, right, which didn't do much either. Right, okay, keep eating, don't stop eating or we're going to die. Now let's run, and hopefully, right, buy one with 1 gem. That's fine, we're up to 6 minutes now. I want to aim for around 10 minutes, because I think someone's on 641, which if I'm wrong, I might be wrong. I think that's based on seconds. I could be entirely wrong. But so we want to sort of keep this going as long as freaking possible. We're up to 7 minutes. 7 minutes it's okay. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Right, we're just going to go down here just so we can get the combos, get the score up, hopefully go far enough to make sure that the giants are respawning, which is nice, hopefully. And there we go straight out of it. Oh, open your free incubator. Thank you, Jurassic World Alive, for literally distracting me. I can barely see what's above me at this moment in time, so I don't know if it's best to go up or stay flying low. Right, okay. Here's to hoping, guys. We've got barely any score at this moment in time, so I'm still thinking there's not going to be another spawn for a giant, but it's always worth finding out. Anyway, we can get all of these walking people and witches, get a nice little bit of health regardless, and we're doing okay. So yeah, whenever it's like live as long as possible, what I've done so far is pretty much what you want to do. Sort of go to areas you feel safest, or you know is safest for your dragon. Usually, if I was flying a large dragon, I know I can start taking risks and flying other directions and go in different places, because it gives me a chance to get loads more food, which is the real problem with staying down there for too long, especially if you're not building up a giant amount of score. Otherwise you will not get any giants, like I'm not. So I'm now literally living meal by meal. Right, damn it. Okay, that's fine. We've used 3 gems up, and I think that's about the amount we've made in this video so far anyway. So we're not breaking even. At the very least, we are, well, we're breaking even, but any more than that, we're going to start making a bit of a loss. But that's fine, because I've still got one of the chests to get. I don't mind spending up to like 10 or so gems just to win a 300,000 coins. That's not really much of a risk to me. I don't even know if I'm going to win it, because even if I get a really decent score today, I could get smashed by it by the time it hits midnight. There is a giant there, so we're going to go ahead and take a few risks at the moment in time, because we know we can get to that giant. We're going to go ahead and eat this golden person. Right, let's go get that giant now then. So, oh, no, right, we want to make sure we get the giant before we get anything else, otherwise... Oh, it hit me, away from it, otherwise we're going to get a fire rush any second now, and what would happen is I'd burn it rather than take the health straight up the beat. That's fine, because getting a fire rush now would be good for my health, but I don't really want it just yet. It would be nice to sort of, there we go, it's fine, it's fine. It would be nice to sort of save that fire rush, because it would have been really useful. What really would have been useful would have been saving up, getting all but one off, or 2 or 3 off a mega fire rush. Because then that would make it you go from one fire rush to another, so you've got at least another 20-30 seconds of just sheer immunity, whilst getting your health and keeping it really high. As you can see, I'm not really getting much food from these, even though it's a swarm of bats, I'm not keeping much health at all. Right, we've got another giant, so all we're going to do is, and tank back through, oh, 20% battery warning, of course, and there we go, back boost up to health, so that's quite nice. Let's grab these 2 people. So yeah, as you can see, the giants are really, really, really crucial to your survival plan in this game when you're playing a long game. So we're actually up to 10 minutes, and we've only got 320,000 score, which is quite ridiculous for what you'd consider a large dragon. Another thing to consider, of course, is looking for the large drunk people, because they also give a metric ton of health, and you really have to weigh it up, but at this point they are absolutely a necessity, even though you get, sort of taken out of whack for a couple of seconds. Really should have left that guy for a minute or 2. Oh, we want that pig, 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 want that pig. Right, where are you? Come back. Right, we've got another one back, so I think actually I may have been wrong, I may have been counting wrong before, but if we haven't broke even now, we definitely if we haven't broken even before, we definitely have now. We're doing really well. Avoid the garbage, trash, rubbish stuff. There we go, made the actual proper British word for it. Oh my lord. Okay, we're getting Starby. Critical. God, 3 gems, right. We're up to 10. We're actually coming up to 11 now. And, oh, we're doing just fine. Totally just fine, right. Oh, right, let's keep eating as much as possible. Keep the combos going, try and build up a fire rush so that we can get that extra couple of seconds added on. I think we're doing alright. I think it's based in seconds, because if that's the case, we're actually winning now. And I'd say winning, but we have spent a fair few gems, but once again we have made a fair few back, so I think after this one I'm pretty much going to be costing quite a lot now. As you can see, I'm getting a bit more brase just because I want to make sure I'm staying alive. Get back here, you green goblin scroot. Right, and I want to stay alive by making sure I've got as much food as possible, otherwise I'm just going to die from, time-related death. So getting all the things I can, even if they're as small as they are or as big as they are, it's gonna help, if you will. Right, no, don't let him kamikaze into me, otherwise that could have ended nastily. Right, get all of these. No. Get that dragon's definitely gonna help. Get that, that's gonna help. Nah, right. We made it 12 minutes, which is 727. I think, if that's right, I should be in first place now. That was just absolutely horrend though, only 2,200, all because it's been shrunk. New high score, 12 minutes 08, yep, 728, second place is 654, so I am a good 74 seconds ahead, hopefully guaranteeing my top 3, potentially going to be a top 3 regardless there, so I'm quite happy with that. So we are going to end the video here, guys. So if you have enjoyed today's video, please smash the like button, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and join my crazy big buddy comments. I'd super duper appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching, have a nice day, and ta-ra!